Grimes, terrific. So many injuries, hasn't been bothered at all this year. Martin, superb little sidestep, and then the kick to half forward ends up with a skipper. Good story, gives it off, and Broad. Long ball. A couple of players in good form on the other side. Burton and Martin, and then Martin over the top, just puts it to the run of McIntosh.
Going to be the only big target there at the moment. You just got to drop it on his head. There's no way he's going to be able to move into it.
Well, Dustin intercepts and then just goes low, doesn't find the man he wanted, and kept it again. Here's a chance for the Tigers on the rebound. Martin involved again. Castagna, Martin, quick kick forward. Well, White.
A lot of Hawthorn jumpers back. This is the kick.
Now Martin, now he can wind and go. If he wanted to wheel and go, he can. How they let him do that, I'm not sure. Bruce came in, made the ball be kicked higher than he would have wanted. So he gets it wide to Asprey. Under pressure, was cool and is able to kick the ball long on the head of Martin.
He's got the front spot too. Brown arrived late with the height, but Martin was in position A1.
Taking his kick, they wait for the umpire to come in, almost use him as a block, and they can gain that extra couple of metres to get the distance.
Largely been Hawthorn.
So back to a 3-goal margin now. Of the Tigers, Martin. Again, Hooley didn't want to take possession.
Dustin Martin goes searching for his skipper. Well, Dustin Martin's Langford. Well done, the Tigers. Martin over the top, caddy, got a couple of runners.
Tigers really applying the pressure here on the Hawks at the moment. Cotchin, you heard the call, clear. Here's Martin, back to Cotchin. Can he get good penetration off one step? He has, and he's got it bending the right way. Just here for the Tigers, the little one for Miles, over the top to Dusty. Here they go, they've got the runner forward of the footy. Dusty forgot to look at the right time though.
And Broad just closed things down. Martin. That unbelievable kick is his 45-metre ball, didn't get above about 10 feet. Lambert on the inside. Lambert takes a bounce, runs inside 50. He doesn't blaze away. He finds Dusty. And to the cheers, Dusty kicks his first. Tigers have got 7. You talked about the noise at the MCG yesterday. When the Tigers started to roll there, the punt road end started to get very vocal. One of their favourite sons puts through their 7th. 33 points the margin now. It's a game high.
That surge off halfback, that's been the part of the game where Richmond have just been far superior. Run in numbers.
As we see Dusty mark the ball, we highlighted this earlier. He almost waits for the umpire to come in close to the man on the mark. He's almost a block there for him, so the man on the mark can't get close enough to smother the kick.
50 count, just 2 between the sides. Richmond 25, Hawthorn 23. 16 scoring shots to 8 as Caddy. Looking for Cotchin, missed him. Castagna beautifully to Lambert, and then out in front of the running Butler. Bounces perfectly for him. Gets away from Whitecross, over the top again. Dusty gets his 2nd. And the Tigers get noisy. It's a wave when it rolls, the Richmond juggernaut. And you talked about it before, Brian. When they go, they've got that fleet-footed running brigade.
It's like when Hawthorn make an error off half-back, and it's like they're signed to just go and try and expose them over the back, and they've done it. They've done it 10 times in this game, and they've probably had 8 scores from the 10 goes. They've been electric when given the opportunity.
Here they go. We've seen this is Richmond scoring pattern. Run the ball through the middle of the ground. This is one occasion where the Hawthorn defence got caught upfield a little bit, then the over-the-top goal.
Martin, Grigg.
Stover. 5 goals, so margin is 32. They've only got 32 next to their name on the scoreboard, but can Clarkson pull out another miracle here at the MCG? Out of the air, in the middle, Martin to half forward.
His friends, O'Brien, Henderson, Martin on the right, won't get the length, might get the bounce though. Has it gone over the top? I think it has. Let's listen in.
Middle finger bending back a little bit.
of Caden Brand. Is it enough to save their season? Dustin Martin trying to put an exclamation on this one. Prestia on the end of it, bouncing through. 7-point play.
Right up the top, got the break on Geelong.
They're really in the hunt for the top two now, aren't they?
Well, it's fascinating, isn't it? Their run next week. McIntosh on the end of the Rance handball. Happy just to go for some territory. A couple of one-on-ones out the back. Dustin Martin, he's got some options. Caddy might put it over the top. He does. And Rich
As now, whether they can find something. Castagna spinning pirouette. Got it to Martin. Martin looking for the low ball inside. It's been marked by Henderson.
and Martin rolling together for the moment. Martin will end up with a football. Gets to about 55, puts it into the pocket, delivered perfectly to Butler. And that after round 20 since 1982. So if you're a Richmond faithful, you're getting excited about what lies ahead. Dustin Martin. There's a long kick of the football and then Curvis stands tall.
The MCG, Edwards, Rioli, Lambert, Martin, left footer, high ball. Here go the Tigers again. Greg wants to...
Geelong, you're never hard to tip anyone against Geelong and Geelong, but you tip them in the other two.
Does help with no Joel Selwood at the moment. Here goes the ball through the middle.